Hello everybody! I just wanted to show you the view. As you can clearly see, we are close to the center of Madrid. As it's been raining for about 3 weeks here, I have no problem taking the bike out in the rain. I just have a bad time getting wet and lots of wind. The wind is more dangerous to us than water. And as today is very sunny, as you can clearly see, we'll get out of the tunnel in a bit. They organized a foot race in this tunnel and it was sold out fairly fast. I mean, to each their own, but you wouldn't catch me running through this even if you paid me, much less having to pay to participate in this. But well, as I said, to each their own. Speaking of running, depending on when I put this video up, I'll either be going or have been to Seville for a 5k race. I know, 5k, boo. Look, I never ran a marathon in my life and I probably never will, because the most that I ran was 20 something kilometers, and I got so bored I said I will never repeat that ever again. So if you like marathons and you run half marathons and all that, more power to you, but I just can't. 10Ks are fun. It's the limit that I can withstand doing running and nothing else. And we're going out of the tunnel. Yay! Look, I almost forgot how it is to have sun in your eye or on your skin or in your life. I kind of get it why some countries are more medicated than others, you know. I was starting to go crazy. You can't do anything. Everything is gloomy, everybody's pissed off, and it's noticeable. I mean, yeah, it's not a pleasant type of weather. I'm sorry if you live in a country where there's lots of overcast and lots of rain. I used to live in one, but oh my god, you just can't beat the sun. I think it's also a matter of taste, but you can do more activities when the sun is out as opposed to when it's pissing from the sky. Welcome to Plaza de España, everybody. When I used to work only with my car, I hated this area because it's not exactly car friendly. It's difficult to park, it's difficult to move around. The right one is a hotel. It's been bought a few years ago and renovated, and up above there's a restaurant with nice views. You can pay to take pictures, if you can see the platform there. And the left one is a mix of offices and living flats. This is new also. It used to be semi-abandoned a few years ago. And we're gonna go to the right. I'm actually discovering stuff with you guys because it's been a few years since I've been here. This bike lane I haven't seen before. Sí, zona bajas emisiones. If you have certain stickers, the B1, but with a car, you can go in the parking spaces, parking garages that are subterranean. That's why they show you how many places each parking garage has. And yeah, if you go there and pay the fee of the garage and all that, it's okay, you can enter the area. And if you have no sticker because your car is too old, or I don't know exactly the criteria of all this stuff, well, you can't even go into the garage. See, we're entering the low emission zone. Okay, so this is an example of the center of Madrid. That is me. And we're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. Actually, we're off to see a little bit of Madrid. These are old streets and old buildings, and they're pretty awesome. We're gonna go lefty left. This is the antique part of Madrid. To the right we have Opera, to the left we have Puerta del Sol, which is the center of Madrid. This is a pedestrian street, as you can see, and I hate riding through here. Not exactly the best place to be on a motorized vehicle. This used to be the city hall of Madrid. Now it's not anymore. Actually, it first used to be a prison, then it used to be a city hall, and now it is just a building. These tuk-tuk thingies are fairly new, just a few years. You know what? Let's visit some. Let's visit something that I think you guys might like, or not. Yeah. This is center part of. Not many people can drive through here or ride through here, but on a bike. That way I can show you the ex-city hall. Better. Does this guy really have to stop here? Cathedral of La Almudena, which is a fairly new cathedral. It's got 30-something years only. And that is the Royal Palace. And we're turning around. The Royal Palace, everybody says, is worth a visit. I haven't visited yet, but I do believe it's worth a visit, and I think it's interesting. Ironically, I really like the old part when it comes to architecture and I don't know, feeling. But as a person that uses vehicles a lot, it's really, really hard. This is another churchy church, and we're gonna go towards Puerta de Toledo. These are literally called gates, and they're called gates because that's what they used to be, gates. every gate was an entrance into Madrid. Then Madrid expanded and the gates became obsolete, but they kept them as monuments. There's Puerta de Alcalá, which is one of the most famous ones, Puerta de Toledo. Some of them, they've been turned into roundabouts and there's no trace of the gate anymore. But these were gates that led to the entrance into Old Madrid. Up ahead is the Pyramides roundabout with the Manzanares River Park, which is a lineal park where M30 used to be, and now it's below ground. Just a little tour of, well, mostly where I stroll through Madrid. I don't know if I can say daily, but almost daily. So all this is a river, the Manzanares River, which is a really small river, and the lineal park. These are people that so in case you haven't noticed, she skipped a red light. And we're entering the M30 tunnel, where you're gonna see a tunnel. Look, it's disappointing, and if you have no idea where you're going, you're gonna get lost in this tunnel because there's lots of exits. But as a person that lives here, I can tell you it's really wonderful because seldom you find stopped traffic in the tunnel. Usually it moves pretty fluidly. Yeah, that's about it for the tour. Look, I just wanted to show a bit of Madrid. I hope you enjoyed some of it and at least accompany me on my little rides from here to here. I'll come back with some controversial topics and stuff like that, but for the moment sometimes I just enjoy putting up videos that don't piss people off. Subscribe, like, bullshit, all that crap, and I'm gonna close it soon because the wind is making it impossible to be heard. See you on the next video. Bye bye.